a lot of people don't even know. Like the mixtapes, you know, era Gucci, like getting signed up until around the time that like Flocka joined in, he was going off, bro.
Yeah, he was going off, so that nigga was hustling. Like, and that's one thing I realized, and like, and I always realized it, but I'm like, he really hustling his music, like the trap.
Right.
Like, niggas ain't selling crack no more. Niggas is selling music.
Right.
Niggas is selling the music as bricks, and you getting more money off of it.
Now we fuck with your. We been studying you. We fuck with your formula on there too, like the beat placements and like just like rocking, like bruh, and just the like all right, somebody want to tap in with me here. Let's build a whole situation around there. Like we've been like really peeping how you move.
Doing it on your own, like that shit so impressive, bro. And then when he first put me on your shit, like it was just the fact that when he put me on shit, I got an iTunes. It's a whole library of shit that I can tap into, and all of it different vibes and shit. I was like, bro, this my favorite, nigga. Like all this shit, it was crazy, bro. I'm used to like tapping into a nigga, be like one song, he be like, damn, like where the rest of the shit is? Right. Bro got albums and albums of shit that I can just like, it's like a book, bro. Like
yeah,
that's really like dive into.
And it was crazy because when I was doing it, I was just like, at first I was thinking I was gonna keep recording until I make a hit. I'm like, yo, if I record 100 songs, one of them got to be a hit. And then, you know, 100 hit ain't come, another 100, another 100. And then I started realizing, like, all these songs can be a hit. I just got to make it work, you know? Yeah. And what a nigga going through, putting that shit out, it's easy to rap when you just going through the shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it's like I got the unlimited clip type shit.
That's really
and then once I start learning to hustle, though, because niggas getting older and you know you want to take care of shit, you still want to be the man. You can't just, like, you could be the man but still be fucked up. You got to learn to hustle because everybody around you going to start hustling hard. Right. And you the only one that's not hustling. And everybody eating except for you, and I ain't trying to have that.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, so once you start learning it, then it's like, it's really over. It's life-changing because it's always, like, levels to it. I feel like you can never learn everything.
Would you say though traveling probably been the most like effective part of
yeah, that's what made me believe in the rap shit though, cause it's like it's easy for a nigga to go out of town and sell dope, cause you could just give a sample and they gonna fuck with the dope, but you go out of town and see niggas fucking with your music is different. That's like, yo, that's like going to a job interview and saying fuck and getting the job and saying fuck it. Yeah. That's like saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck this shit. It's straight legal. I can't go to jail. You can't go to jail. Like, you doing something different from everybody else and you actually getting paid. That's different. Like, you only be a fool not to, like, go full-fledged, put your everything into it. Like, so I'm like, damn. And then spreading out and seeing the whole country and then actually, like, then tapping into the analytics. I remember the first time looking at all that shit and just like, damn, these people over here really fuck with me. These is real numbers, not fake. I gotta stop believing it. Like, stop believing that it's fake. This shit is real. And then now I'm realizing, like, you know, the fans and the money and, like, you gotta know how to hustle that shit, man. Nigga got 100,000 fans, man. Or if nigga got 5,000 fans, he can be rich, I think. Like, as learning it, though, I think the labels would look at it too. Like, damn, this nigga got 5,000 real fans that's gonna buy shit, come to shit. Like, and then it's going up. He got that shit to sell people to. When you start doing the math and looking at numbers and shit, you like, damn, looking at money, you like, start knowing your worth.
Yeah, that's that Ryan Leslie shit. I was watching that Ryan. He was like, he got, 40,000 fans that buy a $40 ticket to come to the show. But he
them niggas being their own label and being their own boss, though. But a lot of people can't do that, though. It get frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Shit be getting hard, so niggas will just give up and let other people do it for them, though. I ain't trying to get to that point, though. I'm trying to be everything. I'm trying to be accountant. I'm trying to be, man. Then all the other investments niggas wanted to do before rap. Like, niggas wanted to do car shit, house shit. Niggas ain't, but this is like the loan to get us going. But we gotta stay on top, because niggas, real life be popping and fucked up in the future. Be like an old rapper that's just popping.
That's real as hell.
Niggas ain't got no money, or like, niggas still be having money. Like, you still gonna have a name. You still gonna hustle. Niggas can make comebacks. We don't see it happen. Niggas make comebacks because they start learning how to hustle. But as far as the music, like Hurricane, Chris, Young Jago, there's a lot of people that's supposed to be in different positions. And It's a lot of people that got more money than other people. They have more money, but then that person just surpassed them. Yeah, shit crazy.
Nah, we in the midst of figuring out what
Yeah,
our
I'm in
lane
the midst
is
of
on
it.
that shit right now too. So I extremely feel that, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like
I'm
travel is the key. And you can like you gotta really connect with your fan base. Like you really that Dr. Neff shit, like really be that's beyond music. Like niggas hitting you up like it's niggas is I been saying it's
They
niggas
like
with some
family,
real
though,
issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
They feel like family, son, at this point. For a nigga to come to other people's states and cities and then like get the love, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like family. The fans do more shit for niggas than for their real family.
Right. That's real as hell.
They really tapping in, doing shit every day. I felt like they was family off the rip though, cause if my phone ain't busting, like if no bitch hit me, Mama Love ain't hit me, nobody, I ain't hear from nobody. You gonna hear from a fan. Word. Then once I was like, damn, just the family, the community. Yeah, shit crazy.
Yeah, I think that's the interesting part is when like you when niggas start hitting you up and you don't know that, right? So like, you know, it's niggas like you just said, it's niggas from the internet. You know what I'm saying? And all you know them is from the internet, and then they liking and retweeting or sharing your stuff so much that you forget that this is just like a fan of your music. Like you start to feel like you really know these niggas, like they close friends. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
You start to feel like that, but then we realize that they just only on the internet. They don't know the real us. They just know our name, our internet name.
Right.
Word.
That's real as hell, too.
But it's still not real people though. Cause if we really was fucked up, posted a Cash App, or we really needed it, we was fucked up. They gonna be the first people to send something, bro.
That's real as hell.
Like your family not, they gonna be the first ones. They want us to continue to pump out music. They like, I need another video. I need this. I need that. They gonna tap in. You drop a shirt, they gonna be the first people to buy anything.
the thing, like just from my experience, the reason why all that's true is because they just believe in you as a person. Like there's something that you do that is like it feeds them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they gonna pick you up if you need it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they just believe in you speaking what you speak. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's a weird dynamic. Like it's like you know, trying to figure out like you said, these are real people, and they really gonna be there. They really gonna show up for you. But at the same time, these niggas don't know you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they be trying to act like they know you like that. Yeah.
It's shit that I do in promo, we just, you know what I'm saying? Shit. But they still good folks though. They want to get to know us, and they respect where we came from though.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Word.
So like when he put me on to you, I was just scrolling through your songs, and then I got to that joint. What's the joint? Crack House. The one over the bone joint.
Yeah, the bone.
Yeah. So I got to that joint, and like that's where the connect was. The connect was like, hey, this shit remind me of the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but see, that's the thing though. Like, a lot of niggas don't know. I lived 7 years in New York City, but I had folks up in Poughkeepsie. Niggas went to Dutchess Community College.
Yeah, upstate.
Yeah. So we would go up there, and I would be up there. I had homies from Rochester who went to school with me. And them niggas were telling me about Rochester. And I was like, nigga, that shit remind me of the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when I seen that shit, I was just like, nigga, where is he? You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to give a view of the whole town, like, really, like, all off the iPhone. That shit crazy.
That shit was off the iPhone?
Yeah, I shot that shit myself on the phone. Yeah, word. That was back then when niggas went, word.
Nah, bro. For me, you know, I've been having to hustle in the streets every day for like the past year and a half, and bro, all your auntie and uncle adventures is the shit I see every day, bro. Like, so that shit be, yeah, bro.
That's why, I fuck with Memphis heavy though. Fuck with a lot of producers here, like different people that, before I even came here, like years ago, like tapping in and let me know, like I fuck with, like. And that's when I first started,
sure. Yeah.
Man, it's a talented town. It's like, I feel like,
Oh yeah.
I don't. It's a big city, son. It's like Shit crazy. I got a lot of artists coming out of here, creating a lot of sounds that jugging shit. Everybody making the way, and then you actually seeing where people come from, and then making it out. It's crazy. It's like, damn, this where you came from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got it. They ain't no peaches and cream. They don't know. This ain't no shit where tourists come and have a good time.
Nah.
Like and want to sightsee. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if they do, they stay on a really tight spot on
They gotta
Elvis
have
Presley.
family. They gotta have family and know somebody. Anybody you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the games we play.
So then once they see where somebody actually come from, that's when they actually feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot of people trying to fake it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's man, bro. I wish we had recorded this conversation. Me and my wife had listening to that song,
Yeah.
cause we was like, it was like when you just catching certain parts, it's like, oh, that shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? But when you listening to what this nigga what you really saying, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this is some of the realest shit I ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying that because you in the lab with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were even tripping off of like where you mentioned your uncle in the song, right? And then you kind of step away from it. Then you come back to you robbing your friend, and then you using that as an explanation of, you know, essentially saying like, niggas who love me, who I love, took my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's changing the rules for me. Ain't no rules. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's deep as a bitch. So that's
Yeah.
real. That's real.
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm telling you,
That's
bro.
like
Like,
how you analyze it though. You know, everybody don't do it that way. You know what I'm saying?
But
People
that's
like, I don't
because
understand. They be like, what the fuck?
watching that shit was like
Brian
looking
saw
in the
the
mirror.
reaction shot where dude.
It was like looking in the mirror, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I seen you in your shit, I was like, damn, that shit is the crib. Like, that's when niggas came up. It's just a different part of the country,
Yeah,
but that's when niggas came up. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
exactly how I'm feeling. I'm about to get on my Juicy J shit, bro. Like all my merch, I'm about to start having it every car I got, any rental, any state I go to,
Trap that shit out
CDs,
the trunk.
yeah, everywhere. On the website, the trunk, the Instagram, like it's just,
Bro, you know,
I'm about to get crazy, bro. Like
you be bumping Tommy Wright.
the tapes, I'm about to do a book.
Yeah,
You
you
said
be
what?
bumping Tommy Wright the third.
Nah, I don't mind checking them out, but I don't really don't know too
He like
many
a
about
he
them.
like a OG from like the 3-6 era too, but like, bro, he still selling shit like that.
I
Like,
bet you make money too.
yeah, nah, he just like somehow he just got tapped in and was on that dude Beyonce project, which like if you from here, you like, bro, that's wild as hell, cause like he really still like ain't no shit on like Spotify and shit. Like he sell this shit out the trunk. Like come to the show and buy you a CD for $10. Like, yeah, so nah, I feel you. That shit is still it's underrated for how effective it
They
is.
buying it. Like every show you go to, they looking to buy something. And then you always got fans who might like, you might have fans that like how you dress and like you being different and they don't fuck with your music.
Right.
They just like, yo, I like how he's being himself or whatever. But they really don't fuck with your music, but they still want to buy shit and support you.
Right.
So they looking for ways and then you know what I'm saying?
you said you about to do a book.
Yeah, hell yeah, I got to. Especially from doing the time in jail and then the story is crazy.
So that's when I was watching the interview, and then I listened to the joints. I was like, yo, this nigga got a real ass story. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like, you know. So I a 1,000,000% could see you doing a book.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it like a voiceover on the shit, like just talk while I'm driving by myself and telling for the story from. Cause I got somebody that wanted to do it, but I'm basically taking that idea because they taking too long. Cause they wanted to do some shit documented from birth to now, and they said it's gonna take like 6-7 years. I'm about to wrap that shit up.
Do that shit, trap that
I'm
shit
gonna
out.
say this.
Like we could turn it into a movie and use the book, but I'm gonna say everything while I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Like into the phone, tell my story, and have somebody illustrate that. We're gonna get the wheels on that shit.
That's money.
Man, hell yeah, bro. Cause like straight from the jails alone gonna fuck with that shit. And then a lot of people out here, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like, I'm really doing it for the jails though. But I know in the outside world it's gonna make money too. But just the jails alone though, bro.
How long was you in for?
6 years.
Bro.
And then I've been to 8 different prisons just in my state.
Damn.
So it's like I experienced like just everything from the medium to the max. So, and I know it's so many other states. Like it's so many different prisons. And I'm just
That's
knowing what's
wild.
going on, bro.
But that
And
made
then
me,
niggas like real stories. You know what I'm saying?
that made me admire you even more, man. Cause like I done seen like people go in for 3 years, and come out and just be like a fraction of their personality. So for you to just have so much spirit and creativity and drive after 6, like that's crazy, bro. Like it just goes to show like you meant to be like doing what you're doing type shit.
Man, it's the doubt though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit I wanted to show the world, but I'm still trying to show them. I'm grateful though. I'm definitely grateful. So I'm definitely like grateful though.
That shit 1,000.
Like, but I know niggas gonna take this shit crazy. It's kind of, appreciate you though.
Yeah, man, that's the shit though, man. Cause it's like, I don't know, man. I got a friend named Chanel, and she a comedian, and she just be like, you know, like just pulling up on random cities and just going to open mics, and then just like hoping that she can get on and do a comedy joint. She might not. And so I was like, yo, is that shit hard to like maneuver? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, no. She was like, growing up in foster care is hard. She was like, protecting my little brother is hard. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing where I'm asleep at is hard. This shit is easy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she talking that shit. That's that Bible shit. They should put shit like that in the Bible, bro.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah. But like that's, you know, whenever I see my niggas like overcome some
real, yeah, and that's why I want to put in the book too, because I feel like if people like my music or not, they really fuck with the story. And they like damn, like you don't got to cap or go that hard, like ready, you know what I'm saying?
You lived it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, it should. But nah, that shit should be in there. Shit basically is in the Bible though.
Bro, on that same headspace though, like I really appreciate you coming through, man. I feel like this moment is that.
The show about to really go crazy too.
Oh yeah.
Not cut you off though, cause this shit is the beginning.
Oh yeah.
We locked in. That's how I am, bro. Everybody I met, bro.
Speaking
like every city I went to, bro. Like we always stay locked in. The first nigga I met through Instagram when I only had like 300 followers, I'm still linked in with him to this day. I go to, you know what I'm saying? And it was like the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
right now, nigga.
I know.
That's crazy.
Up there, nobody doing that. Everybody got a felony by the time they're 21. Niggas be like, man, I don't fuck that shit up.
Yeah.
Everybody riding around. Everybody that show any kind of pistol, they is wildin'. I'm like, bro, I'm about to leave. That's why they gave GS9 on that time, bro. Like, that's crazy. They got 8 years. Niggas came home. Like, that shit still fucked up, but it's like crazy. Runners can't protect themselves at all. I would never go back up there, bro. Like, I go back up there for shows, of course, and like shit like that, but I be scared even there. I ain't gonna front. I be.
Yeah, cause that
When I be having to pull there, I be like, come on, man. Like, we gonna go to a specific place, do this, do that, and I'm not about to show nothing, do nothing. I don't want nobody to know I got it ever. This is just specifically to protect myself. Like, and I'm praying to God, to my money rag, that nothing happened. But it shouldn't be like that, though.
That's man.
Like, you might have to get
Most rappers get took out in their hometown, though. You know how that shit go.
They get Lil Wayne a year up there. He probably never go up there again either.
That's where they
Remember they gave him that year up there?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne gave him that year?
Yeah, that's where he was at.
Yeah, that's where he got caught at, and it's because it's the state. He from Louisiana. That's down south. It's mad people niggas permit on there.
Right.
Down south niggas Gucci. But because it's New York, they like, okay, we can't give him 3.5 or all that time, or, you know, they give that nigga a year still on Rikers Island. He had to sit there. That's crazy.
Right.
You know, that nigga had mad money. Birdman, they had Drake, Nicki Minaj, Drake screaming Free Wayne. He like,
that was one of his
man,
best years. That was one of his best years.
I know Drake's probably telling him, bro, don't go back to New York, bro.
I got lit while he was gone.
Yeah, Drake
he was dropping.
that year.
He was dropping money.
Blacking,
and
bro.
all that
They
shit.
had to do videos when he wasn't even there. It was
That's what, it felt like he
wall.
wouldn't even. It felt like he wouldn't even gone that whole year.
Yeah, but he felt it. We can say that he felt that shit. He like, man. He like, ain't no fucking way they just did that, bro. Nah, I ain't fuck with that though. But
That shit. Now, as somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who's been up there, you think they was treating Wayne, like I'm saying, like ours Wayne?
hell yeah, bro.
Niggas want to probably get a bag.
You know how prison is, bro. They treat you how you come in, how you present yourself, your aura.
Mm-hmm.
You get money, they gonna vote you. You get more money than the CEO, bro. You God. What you talking about? Like, you know what I mean, though, right?
You know,
though?
no, I understand. That is real shit.
And it's like it's young niggas that's getting more money than they can see. Like, especially if you somebody you can show in a magazine. Like, what is you doing? You sitting here all day eating subs. You come to a 9 to 5, and you got your belly poking out. I'm sitting here in the best shape of my life, about to go home to a bad bitch. You see me right here? I got jewels on my neck. You don't got no jewels. But I'm just, that's the troll. That's the troll part of me. But it's just like, you know what I mean? So it's like they willing to do anything. Like, let me get some creatine. Let me bring me some weed, but I know you be smoking. They like, man, you trying to, you know what I'm saying? But you like, man, listen here, bro. What did you talking about, bro? What's your car note? I'm gonna pay that. What's your rent again? $650? You said what? $1,100? Your mortgage? What is it? I got you. Man, you know what I'm saying? They spend around one time they think about that, bro. They don't come see if you capping, bro. So it's just like, damn, inmates rule the fucking jail.
That's some real shit. I be seeing these niggas on Twitch. I be seeing these niggas on Instagram.
Twitter, Instagram, they rule the jail, bro. They get broke off if they want to. Them niggas, but shit. But that's what made me just want to hustle, and that's why I couldn't go to jail and just be good and go home. I gotta get some money because I gotta have some kind of power. I can't just be running around. Nigga be the toughest nigga, broke as a bitch, you gotta work for somebody. The toughest nigga gotta work for somebody. Cause he's, you know what I'm saying? Cause he's so tough, he can't get no money. So he gotta get a job for some cigarettes. Commissary come, I'm gonna pay that tough nigga, bro. I swear to God. Niggas need mad tough niggas on the squad. Yeah. I'm gonna hire him. You said it's fucked up?
Nah, I'm saying like this fly been like flying around this.
Like the last 2 hours, it's to systems and data, right? And I said, yo, what do you mean? You know?
That's crazy.
And he said, we be up, he said black people, and this is a white dude telling me this. He was like, yo, black people, man, like, y'all will just like see trends in the streets and people, right? And then bet your whole life on it and win. You know what I'm saying? He's like, white people don't do that shit. White people, he said, white people have access to the data to see what's selling, what doesn't sell, what current trends and trajectory is about to happen. They know what business is gonna pop before they pop, and then they just get in on it. He's like, they're not smart. They just have access to data me and you don't got. You know what I'm saying? And so when you talk about having, being put on or whatever, having this information, you know what I'm saying, to hustle, to grind, that's how I look at that every time. Ever since he said that to me, it just let me know, like, bro, you don't even have to be smart to succeed in business. You just got to have access to the data. And so that's why, like, even when I think about how we move, so we got our own app. You know what I'm saying? We got the Unapologetic World app, right? Fine. And so, shout out to, all social medias and, whatever. That's cool. And I fuck with all of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that we got a presence on all of them. But with the app, man, it's different because we got access to data. So if a nigga follow you on Instagram, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But if a nigga get my app, once they log into the app, like, except they just changed all the privacy shit now on the iPhone. But for the most of the time that we had the app, nigga, I knew niggas who fucked with us, I knew that where they was at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the analytics, yeah. I had all that shit. I knew they social media. I knew how old they were. I knew everything. And so,
like a Facebook, like Mark Zuckerberg, man.
And so that's what I'm doing. Nah, so that's what I'm doing. And so in the beginning, right, we would take that information, and then we would do lookalike advertising on Facebook and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so all you doing is you taking these email addresses from these people. Facebook will find these niggas' Facebook profiles or their social media profiles and not only advertise to them, but advertise to niggas who do the same shit as them.
That's how Google Ads works, son.
Yeah. But that's data you get,
That's how you really hustle. That's how you know what's at. That's how you know where the dope's at.
White man told me, man.
You know the dope's
ever since then, bro.
How you know where the lick's at? How you know what city to go to? We not just going to random cities like, oh, we just shoot a dart. Nah, we going where we know where the money at because we don't look at the data.